The two sides of my face, okay? You'll notice that sometimes each side of them talks differently. Yeah. So we believe those to actually be separate personalities, but we don't know it. So treat it as both two people and one person. It can be a bit messy. It's just maybe an easier way to visualize it is three people. There's one person here who's got a distinct set of shit, another person here who's got a distinct set of shit, and the combined one, okay? It's a bit confusing. I would prefer, personally, I view it as one, two, and they work together. But because of how perception works, perception, we're already at perception. Okay. Um, I'm gonna need a mod to make hyperlinks, aren't I? Possibly. That's fine. Well, no, we can just mod the zone server. You're right. I might mod it when I'm better. Anyway, yeah, so there's two of us, we think. We believe, well, I believe, well, I flip in and out. Oh, you finally admitted that, have you? Yeah. Oh, fuck me. I'm watching the video. We look fucking insane. It's like we're having a constant stroke. Kind of amazing. Yeah. So I believe, we believe that we are psychopathic, possibly, which is a really interesting thing. It means the way that we perceive reality, and we're going to get into those terms. But what we see is different to what you see. But the reasons for that, I think, are far more nuanced than your brain just made the connection to. The concept of we, me, you, all those things have to be heavily investigated before we can even say that. So, to that extent, I think that you can, at the very least, with a lot of effort, which I do not blame you to not put in effort, is tiring. Understand me. It it will not be easy, but if you can do it, then awesome. Fuck, we lost the train of thought again, didn't we? Yes. Sorry. We're really, really bad at making focused videos. Really bad. And as this is only video 2, I'm sure you can get that. In fact, I feel like I've talked about more in 3 minutes than really should take a 20-minute episode. So I think, based on that, I have super under-explained things. Ooh. We could edit together clips of the episodes to say what makes sense, because we might actually be like sliding diagonally through topics instead of going down through topics like humans normally see it down, but we're going like. So because we're perceiving it in such a separate way with effectively an extra dimension. Really? Jumping into dimensional shit already? Ah. Unfalsifiable. Currently unfalsifiable. Okay, we've got a way of viewing reality that jumps into having a. Okay. Being psychopathic means that we experience delusions, but we're very aware of this experience. So therefore, what we can do if we choose to, is identify delusions and kind of have them pursued in a way, like control that. But because we know where they're a delusion, we don't apply them to our actual real life actions, but it kind of means that because we have that delusion, we may not perform properly in reality. Oh, so we can exclude our delusions and we can include our conclusions. And that would create a very messy structure, actually. That's fascinating. Oh, but we're visualizing it with the extra dimension of time. Oh, yeah. Don't worry about having an extra dimension of time. That's a concept I came up with last night, and it needs a lot more work before I think I can explain it. But currently, right now, all it is a way to explain our current universe. Well, explain string theory, um, visually, pretty much, with using an extra dimension of time along with our normal dimension of time. And because it's string theory, which is something that's currently unfalsified, that means it's as real as it isn't. Like it's really just a fun thought experiment currently. I believe it because delusions, but I feel like I'm able to curtail in my delusions into the realms of possibility. It's probably a good way to put it. That's really powerful, and it builds that structure. That structure? Oh, that's something we're gonna need to attack. Okay, when I say that structure, I'm trying to imagine a 3D representation, but the dimensions aren't space. It's like maybe one dimension space, one's time, one's some other variable, of how reality will work. That kind of makes sense, but wait. Futures, possible pasts. Hold up. That'll be a semi-string, and those strings will have their things. So there'll be like a pseudo cone. Let's assume they go relatively straight up. It depends on a lot of variables, but if they go relatively straight up, people like middle, which is the present, and the possible. If this video should have a caption, I hope, earlier on before my whole, because I went through a thought process. I was just straight up thinking. And these are ideas that I think are too undeveloped to arbitrarily present. So, congratulations, video 2. There is actual content of me, well, the abstract way that I think.